Hey guys, so in this video hopefully I'll be able to teach you how to play He's a Pirate from Pirates of the Caribbean on the piano. I personally learn all my songs on the piano from YouTube. So when I was searching for how to play this song, I couldn't find a single video that had all the parts in it. So I had to combine a couple of videos, a couple different parts with some of my own invention to be able to put the whole song together and make it as similar to the actual soundtrack as possible. I'm talking about the He's a Pirate portion of the Pirates of the Caribbean soundtrack that's about a minute, 20 seconds long. So that's the one I'll hopefully be able to teach you today. It's not too difficult. The first part is probably the hardest part, but it's the most rewarding once you finally figure it out. The other parts are a little bit less complicated, and luckily the left hand is pretty similar throughout. So let's get started. Alright, so this first part is probably the hardest and the part that people know best, and it sounds like this. And then it continues one octave higher. Right, so that's the exact same thing. So I'm not going to bother showing you right now. So it starts off with your thumb on the D below middle C, playing the rhythm of the song. And then basically about halfway, for the third part of that repetition, you're going to add in the pinky. And that's the beat you're going to want to keep going. So you're going to do that, and then halfway through that third beat, once you've added in the pinky, you start with the right hand. So let's get to the right hand. The right hand is like that. So it's the C, the A, C to start things off, and then the chord of F, A, D. And then it goes D, E. So that's A sharp, D, F. And by the way, you can't see the pedal, but basically it's going with the beat, and whenever it sounds nice, whenever you'll experiment and you'll figure it out. So and the next one. So F, G, that's A, C, E. And then you're back to the middle. And that's the first chord. So D, C, C, D, back to the beginning. So the left-hand part of the beginning that goes with it it's pretty easy. It's just the rhythm that can be hard to pick up, but you practice and you'll get it. So you're already going to be on the D octave for the first chord. And you notice notice how they're kind of offset? That's how it is the whole time. So you just got to practice that. So the first one is the D octave, and then the A sharp octave, and then A, and then back to D. Now I'm going to play the right hand with it so that you can see what each portion of the left hand goes with, but I want you to concentrate on the left hand here. See how it follows? So this is where you're at after that first part. I separate the intro into 3 sections. You have this one, and then the second part of the intro is, and then the third part is. You get the point. So the second part of the intro goes like this, where it's going to start off the same way. We're going to do the right hand now. Start off the same way with these two, except that instead of playing this, you're going to go up here. So that's the F, A sharp, D. And the next one is, it's the same two here, except that now you're going to play this, which is A, C, F. And it's the next same two up, except now, whereas before it was here, now you're lower with the left hand. So that's going to be G, C, E. And then it ends with, so back to that beginning chord. And the left hand that goes with that is basically the same. I'm going to play exactly which keys. It's the same kind of rhythm, just different keys, and then I'll put it with the right hand so you can see how it goes. So that one is going to be, so you're already going to be on D, and if you remember, the first one is not this anymore, it's this. So you're going to be here, and then the next one is A sharp, and you come all the way down to F, back to C, and then D. So it's, I'm going to play that with the right hand. Again, concentrate on what my left hand is doing, but I want you to hear what it's supposed to sound like and with which portion of the right hand the left hand goes with. So we've just ended here. So one more time. Obviously be practicing one hand at a time and then put them together when you're ready. Okay, so the third part of the intro starts the same, then it gets quite different. So again, you're going to be here after having finished the second part, and you're going to do this again. Except now, you're going to start making your way up. So it's, and then D, F, G. This part gets easy because it's not chords, it's just single keys. So D, F, G, G. So G, A sharp. So that's A, G, A, D. And then, so that's D, E, F, 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 G, A, D. Sorry. So, C, one more time. The best is to see it and kind of match my fingers. It's kind of hard to follow. You got that. So the left hand that goes with that, again, a little bit different. Starts the same, except when you go up, you have this one. Now you're on G's. Back to D. Sorry, that's like this. This stays the same through those 3 hits. Back to D, A, so it's I know that sounds kind of awkward on its own, but just get used to the sequence. I'm going to play with the right hand again slowly so you can see what goes with what. Again, it's going to be D, that, here when you go up high, back to D, the 3 of these, back to D, and then A to close it off. So. And the next part of the intro is the exact same thing, but 1 octave higher with the right hand. The left hand is doing the exact same thing, but your right hand is 1 octave higher. So you're just... There are no changes, so I'm not going to bother running through that again. It is the exact same thing, just 1 octave higher. I will play that for you once, just so you can hear what it sounds like. If you notice there, I give a double tap down here. I do that, I add a little flourish. You don't have to, but you can. Okay, so the next part after you've done the higher part of the intro is this little middle portion where it goes, whoops, sorry. Part's pretty easy. You're going to be here, which is A, D, F, A. And then for that jump up, you're just keeping your pointer and middle finger on the same keys, but you are bringing your thumb and your pinky up to the next sharp keys. And then for the next one, you're going to bring all your fingers down 1. Every finger, see? Every finger moves down 1 key. And then right back to the first one. And then again. And then that last little part is really easy. G, F, E, D. And the left hand that goes with that is equally easy. So for the first part, your left hand is just staying on the D octave. And then when you move down with your right hand, you're also going to move down with your left hand to the C's. That's it. It's basically mirroring. It's pretty easy. Right? And then for this that part, it's this one here. for the nice little melody part. You're gonna have been here from this part, and then you're gonna have to come up with your thumb and play D. It's kind of up and then down and then back up again. So D, E, E, G, A, G. It's kind of hard to follow with the letters. Just watch my hands. So you're gonna go up and then down and then back up and then down one. And then you're going to start on your middle finger. So that's... And then this is the little tricky part. It goes... So again... You're going to want to come down with your middle finger so that your thumb is in an easy part, and then you can just hit that there. So once again, with your left hand, you're just going to be playing octaves. So that's going to go D, C, F, C, D, A, D. So it's that last part is probably the tricky part where you gotta. So again, it's. I'm gonna play that with the right hand one more time so you can see what goes with what. Not too hard. So you just ended here, and then the next part. So that's 1, 2, 3. So thumb, forefinger, middle finger, forefinger, middle finger, ring finger. And then the same thing with the next 3 fingers. And then back down. Thumb. And then back up again. And you're going to hit everything all the way up to this one. And I come up here with my ring finger, and then back down to D with my thumb. And then G, F, G, E, D. Whoops, sorry. Alright, so the left hand, that goes with the second part of the melody. So that is going to be the D octave, C, down here, up here, and then when you go up again, coming back up here. I don't know if you noticed, but these two go together. A, just finished the melody, you've ended here, and now the last part is the finale. Now there's a lot of things going on in that final part, but break it down. We're here from the melody, and now we are going to play a D chord, which is D and an F and an A. Once, and then same thing except you're going to bring it up here, and then back down. G. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it's again G, F, E. So the left hand that goes with that, B, up here, down, and you're going to see that this has an odd tap pattern. When I put it with the right hand, you'll see. So here, here again, here, down. It'll make more sense with the right hand. Watch. See, I tap that twice, and then again, and then back up. So that's. Alright, the next part, so you've just ended here, and so it looks like this. Right, so you're going to roll up, so 1, 2, 3, and then G. Sorry, then A. And then it's 1, 2, 3, and then the black key. And then again. 1, 2, 3, A. Except now you're going to come up to C. Back to A. To G. And then you're going to come back down. Except instead of doing this, you're going to have this. And I'll play the first part again so that it flows. So that part is these keys here, C sharp and E and then A. So these two stay the same for this whole thing, and your pinky is just moving up from here to here. So 1, 2, 3, and then this chord, D chord. And so the left hand is going to be nearly the same thing. So you've just ended here, right, from the previous part of the final intro, and now we're going to begin, right? So that's D, C. And then when you hit it again, it's now low and then high. Back to D. And then for these 3 hits, you're just going to be hitting A. So it's... And then you're going to end on these really low D octave. And then in the sheet music, in a different sheet music, it actually says to sit on the piano at the end or to slam it. So I always end with a nice, just full hand right on the bottom keys. So again, it goes like this. And that should be it.